Welcome to Charles Travels, where we explore the hidden gems of America and beyond. Today, we're taking a journey to the heart of Bangladesh, to the district of Tangail, where the rhythmic clatter of handlooms echoes through the streets. It's here that the iconic Tangail saree is woven, a centuries-old traditional craft that's not only a cultural symbol, but also a livelihood for hundreds of weaver families. As I walked through the weavers' neighborhood, I was struck by the vibrant colors and intricate designs that danced across the fabric. The artisans, with their skilled hands, carefully weave silk and cotton threads into beautiful patterns, each one telling a story of tradition and craftsmanship. The men, with their deft fingers, color the yarn, weave the fabric, and create designs on the looms, while the women spin threads on wheels, their hands moving in perfect harmony. The Tangail saree is more than just a garment. It's a representation of the country's rich cultural heritage. It's worn during festivals and wedding celebrations across the Indian subcontinent, a symbol of joy, love, and community. But, as with many traditional crafts, the handloom weaving industry is facing challenges. Rising raw material costs and competition from cheaper, machine-woven fabrics are threatening the livelihoods of these skilled artisans. That's why the weavers are seeking UNESCO heritage status for their craft, hoping that recognition will help preserve their tradition for future generations. As I spoke with the weavers, I was struck by their passion and dedication to their work. They're not just weaving fabric, they're keeping alive a centuries-old tradition that's deeply rooted in their culture. As we travel through the world, we often come across stories like this, where tradition and craftsmanship are struggling to survive. But it's these very stories that remind us of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage. The Tangail saree is not just a beautiful garment, it's a testament to the human spirit, a reminder of the beauty and dignity of ordinary work. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles. As we continue our journey across this great nation, we find ourselves in the heart of Washington, D.C., where a story of resilience and hope is unfolding. You may recall the news of a National Guardsman who was critically injured in an ambush-style shooting last month near the White House. Today, we have an update on the condition of Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf, a 24-year-old Air Force Staff Sergeant from West Virginia. As I speak with you now, Staff Sergeant Wolf is slowly healing from his head wound, and his family says he's beginning to look more like himself. This is a testament to the power of medical care and the human spirit. The road to recovery will be long, but the outpouring of support from across the country has been a beacon of hope for the Wolf family. I've had the privilege of traveling to West Virginia, where I've seen firsthand the strong sense of community that defines this great state. It's no surprise, then, that the people of West Virginia have rallied around Staff Sergeant Wolf and his family, offering prayers and support during this difficult time. As Governor Patrick Morrisey said, "We continue to ask all West Virginians and Americans for their prayers." As we reflect on this story, we're reminded of the sacrifices made by our men and women in uniform who put their lives on the line every day to protect our nation. We're also reminded of the importance of community and the power of faith in times of adversity. Staff Sergeant Wolf's story is a testament to the dignity of ordinary work and the extraordinary courage of those who serve our country. As we move forward, we'll continue to follow Staff Sergeant Wolf's journey and offer our thoughts and prayers for his full recovery. We'll also explore more stories of hope and resilience from across America, highlighting the everyday heroes who make our nation great. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we conclude our journey today, I want to take you to a place that has been mesmerizing visitors for centuries, Egypt. The Grand Cairo Museum, a grand project commissioned by President Sisi, has finally opened its doors after a decade of waiting. This magnificent museum is expected to attract 7 million additional visitors, and from the looks of it, they're going to be thoroughly captivated. Imagine walking through the halls of history, surrounded by ancient artifacts that tell the story of a civilization that once flourished along the Nile River. The statue of Ramses II, one of the most iconic pharaohs of Egypt, is a particular highlight, and it seems that some visitors are so entranced by its grandeur that they're forgetting to watch their step. Yes, you heard that right. Some visitors have been so captivated that they've fallen into the water. As I reflect on this story, I'm reminded of the power of human curiosity and our desire to connect with the past. The Grand Cairo Museum is more than just a collection of artifacts. It's a gateway to understanding the culture, history, and traditions of Egypt. And as we explore this magnificent museum, we're not just learning about ancient civilizations, we're also discovering the beauty of everyday life in modern-day Egypt. As we travel through the world, we often find ourselves in unexpected situations, and that's all part of the adventure. So, if you ever find yourself at the Grand Cairo Museum, be sure to watch your step, but also take a moment to appreciate the majesty of the statue of Ramses II. Who knows, you might just find yourself falling into the water, not just physically, but also emotionally and intellectually. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.